Alright, so with this key, I didn't actually show this, but there's a locked door over here. And because we're locked door challenge, we kind of need help. And what better way to help us out than get a key? Because Sora's being stingy. He's not letting me have his keys, man, or his keyblade to unlock this door. And by now this is probably a new video, so howdy guys and gals, I'm SolidSenior09, and we're continuing our way through Lubba's Castle by fighting off some more Clubbas. For some stubby arms, it surprises me why they're not able to bulge out their muscles more, because they must have some seriously good body muscle control to be able to stand upright, not huff and puff, and to be able to hold those giant maces. They actually kind of remind me of some enemies from Chrono Trigger. The ones that have those giant maces and they move super slow, and then eventually when they decide to finally attack you, they do this massive amount of damage. I think you fight one in, what is it, 400 AD? In that one castle with the dragon? Or no, actually, scratch that. It's when you go back to the present and then you end up getting convicted because they suddenly feel like, oh, well, he's a bad influence on the princess, so we just need to go ahead and have him executed and get rid of him so that way he's out of the picture. Yeah, so sorry if I spoiled anything, I apologize. That game it has been out for a long time, just saying, but at the same time, you know, if I did spoil anything, please disregard what I just said. But on that note, wow! Why have I not played that game before? Chrono Trigger? Seriously? Holy crap. Anybody who's ever said, that game is amazing. I mean, to tell you, if you liked Final Fantasy, you're gonna love Chrono Trigger. They're exaggerating. That is a very good game. It starts off kind of slow, I admit. In the beginning, it's like, okay, cool, we got a festival. I mean, I enjoy the atmosphere, but it's like, ugh, it's kind of slow. It's a lot to take in, and I'm a person that just loves to observe everything, and it feels like if you have too much to check out, then I get lost in the environment, and then I end up not making any progress that actually makes the game... gets you to the point where you start actually legitimately having fun. And did you just seriously let him whomp you in the face like that? What does it matter, dude? You have some issues. Alright, so let's ooh, yeah, we need to use Spook, haven't we? We haven't used that yet, so... I think, is this where we... Yeah, we have to make like we're doing the smack attack. Press the left button on the... or left on the control stick as fast as we possibly can. Depending on the enemy, this could be really hard or really easy to do. This was not entirely successful, but as you can see, it managed to scare one of them away. Depending on the enemies you are facing, there's some enemies that will scare a lot more easily, and then you won't have to push like as fast and rapidly on the control stick. Others you'll have to be like a massive button masher, and I'm doing the like thing, and you need to shut the heck up, boy, if you're gonna do that. It's a terrible, terrible speech pattern to make yourself fall into. And part of it's because it's hard to hear yourself talk. It's like you're trying to talk on the phone sometimes, except this is a bit more personable. I feel like I can be... now that was an appropriate like. I'll let myself slide for that. It feels like I don't have to worry about being so smart or being intelligent, because so far you guys have been really cool. Everybody that I've met, I mean, there's a few critics in the audience, but they mean well whenever they try to help me. We're about to level up too, by the way. I just realized that. That's cool. Whoa, slow down. Don't like that slow down, man. It starts scaring me, then I'm thinking that the video's gonna mess up. I'm thinking I want to hammer. Yes. I was thinking of trying to pull a sneaky where I hide with Lady Bow and then wait for him to turn around and then whomp him in the back of the head, but nah. That was too much effort. I'm gonna use Lullaby again because I'm becoming addicted to using star power in this. Next thing you know, I'm gonna want to use it a third time and then I'll have forgotten to charge up enough. What? One of you managed to overcome the ever so soothing voice of Mamar? Sir, that is not acceptable. You will be smacked to all heck by Lady Bow's mighty boo hands. And I'd imagine, considering they are transparent, that if they're solid enough to smack an enemy back and forth, left and right a few times, that's gotta hurt. Get it! Yeah! And then she's got that... And the fact that she's got that serious look on her face, You know Lady Bao means business when she smacks you. It's just, ugh. You do not want to get on her bad side, like these enemies are doing. It's a good thing that this isn't similar to other games. Ahaha, I caught myself finally. This isn't similar to other games where if you attack an enemy that is asleep, they will typically wake themselves up. I mean, I would wake up if I was getting whomped in the face with a hammer or smacked around like I was somebody's biatch, as they say, with a ghost's hand that can suddenly become apparent instead of transparent. I don't think that's the correct word. I'm not even going to ask Future Self to try and correct me, because I don't even know if he knows, or if he could find the word, or even if he could dig into his memory bank to think, what in the world was my past self meaning? Seriously, there are some times when I say, hey, Future Self, do this, and then I'm sitting there editing, thinking, in retrospect, what the fudge was I thinking? Was I stinking? Oh, I don't even know if I was stinking! You know, thinking with an S-T, or thinking with an S, as they say. That's the expression? Yeah, I messed that up. No, you don't. No, you don't. Go away, Squishy. You're not in we're not playing Kirby's Avalanche. We don't need you messing with me. These guys look like Squishy from Kirby, I'm telling you. Although they are missing some legs, admittedly. But still, it's the appearance of them. The appearance as a whole. They look like Squishy. Not to be confused with Dory's little Squishy. I know. Again, seriously, are you gonna fight every single freaking enemy? Yeah, pretty much. Plus, we're almost ready to level up, so hey, it'd be silly for me not to. What do we got here? I mean, besides items, that's the obvious answer. Let's use Double Dip, and then, for starters, we're gonna try Dizzy Dial, just because I don't really have a use for it other than inside battle. And I don't believe there are any... There might be a recipe that actually requires me to cook using a Dizzy Dial, but it's not coming to mind. I'm also going to go ahead and eat a fried egg here. It's probably spoiled by now, since I've had it in my pocket for weeks. It's all soggy and rubbery. Or actually, it'll be rubbery if I go warm it up in the microwave, so I might as well eat it while it's just soggy. The soggy and rubbery, that's not a good combination. It even sounds bad. Ha 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 ha! Jeez, man. Next thing you know, I'm going to start laughing like Woody Woodpecker. Snack it time. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh woman. Oh transgender, oh whatever you identify as, it doesn't matter. I'm just... Ah! Ow! I just shifted my back. And you know that feeling when you feel something inside you just internally shifts? Kind of like when you pass gas, you can feel it gradually, the pressure on your stomach loosening. Yeah, something similar to that, except the bone structure in my spinal cord decided to suddenly make itself aware that, oh, by the way, I'm back in alignment now since you shifted yourself back a few degrees. Oh, ouchie. Man, that was definitely worth it, because it made me feel so good. Oh, real quick, you remember that room that had the badge in it with the purple shoes? We'll be coming back to this room later, so... Well, now that we are here, we can actually break through, but before we do any stomping here, I would recommend breaking this opening right here, because in doing so, we create a shortcut from the first floor to the second floor. Now, if you accidentally stomp this, oops, you'll find out that, well, that was kind of a waste of time. Also, if you decided to stomp the correct platform, which allows us to land on the bed, and then we can use Paracarry to carry us across here, but you forgot to smash through the board that was just above the spring, you'd have a heck of a time having to climb back up for backtracking. So this here is the D-down jump, which, as you might be able to guess, it's the same functionality as the D-down pound. It pierces enemy defense. I can think of one instance it could be useful. For the time being, though, it's kind of not useful. Speaking of which, I kind of want to rearrange your badges while I'm thinking about it. I'm going to leave Sleep Stomp on, but I am going to go ahead and toss out D-down pound. And in place of it, I'm going to go ahead and throw on the Deep Focus badge. And then I could throw on Close Call, because I'm getting awful close to dying lately. Oh, jeez. Actually, let's just go ahead and give ourselves... Oh, wait. You know what? How do I want to do this? Do I want to charge up? Do I want to give myself some Super Smash power? Not to be confused with Super Smash Brothers. Nah, let's just go ahead and go with my initial Shrink Stomp. I did say I wanted to use that more, because ever since I used it... I think... Did I use it in that fight against... Hex... Oh, whoa, we need it... No. Okay, now what was I gonna say? Oh, the buzzard fight? There you go. That was the name of that creature, I think, right? Probably not. I think I wanted to say the name of that creature was Klepto, but actually that's Mario Party I'm thinking of, so I don't know what the name of that optional side boss we fought on Dry... Not Dry, Dang it, what's the name of that place? Mount Rugged, there you go. Good God, boy. Seriously, I know it's been a while, but come on now. Dig in that memory bank. Make your brain work. Use it. Because otherwise, as is evident a few seconds ago, you'll lose it. What is with you guys having one badass in a bunch? Like, seriously, do you really feel like you're proving something for not going to sleep? I mean, come on now. This is the most boring history lesson I'm trying to provide. In the ancient century of... Actually, history is not necessarily boring. I know that sounds like I just said that, or implied that, but I'm referring to those times when you get a lesson in a history class of any kind, and it doesn't matter what the subject is, the teacher just somehow manages to accomplish one goal. To present the material in the most boring possible way. I'm not going to point at anybody, but I can think of a few past teachers I had. I'm like, oh, okay, what is the... I would have to purposely doodle and draw and keep myself occupied, or I was just going to be out like a light in that class. And it was to my advantage, or I could have potentially been out like a light in that class, because usually my seat was always like in the back, because teachers usually trusted me not to cause trouble, and for the most part they were right. I say for the most part as if I got in a lot of trouble, and I didn't get in a lot of trouble, but every once in a while you get an ornery streak in you if you're surrounded by friends who also have those ornery streaks, and you start messing with each other until the teacher's like, gentlemen, in the back, eyes up here. Now, what were we talking about? And then that's the time where it's like, yeah, maybe we should pay attention more. Ah, jeez. Alright, so now that we've got an even 20-20 here, it's like our vision here. Ooh. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some more badge points, because I sense we're going to need some in the future. I could go... You know what? I am. I'm gonna do it! Or as Akane says, I'm gonna do it! That was probably the worst impression ever, but I tried. I seriously did. Let's give ourselves a moment to analyze the situation. Let's assess and then consider. Or as Bill and I, the science guy, would say, please
consider the following.
Yeah. Alright, let's, I could damage dodge. Or put that back on, I suppose. Wouldn't be a bad idea, but I'm also... Ooh. Man. Man, oh man, I'm telling you. This is a tough one. You know what? Yes, damage dodge. Damage dodge it is. I'm being... boring! But I feel like that would be our best bet. Plus, it'll be a nice motivation for me to actually work on my action commands, because I've been really sucking the big one with that. This room definitely gives the point out. I got the point. You don't have to skewer me anymore. I think I understand you. You are very clear. Very sharp-witted, I must say. I can't think of any more spike puns or word plays, but you get the point. And with that, we got another Castle Gate key. Ooh. Kind of feel like we're playing in a house of cards. No, not like the show, mind you. Because of the clover look shape of the keys. Makes me think of a solitary deck of the 52 cards. You know, the 4 suits with the Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, and in some cases, the 2 Jokers. Yeah, that's what those remind me of. They also remind me of Trouble from Doflamingo's pirate crew, but, you know, what doesn't remind me of One Piece? I'm telling you. Do I want to use an item? I mean, wait, what did we equip? We didn't equip anything, we just equipped damage dodge. That's right, okay. So let's just go ahead and do like I've been usually doing. Lullaby these goons to sleep, because there's 4 of them. And I kind of want to be able to deal with all of them effectively. And usually that's my go-to plan when it comes to clubbas, because they're just... they really need some sleep, and I'm just gonna help knock them out and say nighty-night, clubbazite. I don't even know I thought to say that. I'm just being dumb. Clubbazite? Seriously? I guess that's a sign I need to start playing Super Metroid, because there's like a bunch of creatures in that game with the Z in their name or whatever. Or maybe I'm just making that up. Yeah, I'm probably just making that up off the top of my head because I don't know what to say! Ah! I lose my freaking mind, man! I mean, it probably doesn't help that I'm trying to keep as many of these battles in as I possibly can. Thankfully, there is a point where I could potentially fight a bunch of enemies, but I'm gonna probably say this now. I'm going to probably skip out on getting all that extra star pointage, because it's just not worth it. It really is not. And for anybody who doesn't know, don't worry, I'm not going to say anything more. You'll just have to wait and find out like everybody else. Alright. Meanwhile, I'm just beating the tar out of these guards here. You know, actually, these enemies, they kind of remind me of... when did we see these enemies? That's what I'm trying to say. And I want to say Super Mario Bros. 3 is when we first saw these clubba-looking creatures, except they didn't have clubs, and I don't believe they were called clubbas. But they do remind me of those creatures that they threw like these gargantuan balls of chain. So I wonder if maybe that's where the adaptation was from, or if maybe these are indeed original enemies exclusive to the Paper Mario series. I mean, that's a possibility, and I'm just overthinking it. This clock looks awfully suspicious. Let's give it a push. Well, looky there, a secret passageway. Or as most people like to exaggerate and say, because it's awesome and funny when they do, a secret passageway! Ooh! And in here, if we open up and examine that dresser drawer there, then use Parakarry, we'll be able to get onto this bed. Take a nap on a bed of coins. Oh, good night, everybody. I'm gonna take a nap. Shh. Okay, yeah, seriously now. I actually want to jump on the headboard, get on the bookshelf, get on this shelf, get on this shelf. Disregard the disgusting little cobweb that's in the corner there. Come toward the light where this book is. Smells a little dusty. And then make yourself to the left. Another secret within this game that's kind of way the heck out there, but for doing this we get a Mega Rush badge. Similar to Close Call, Last Stand, and all the other stuff, when our HP is down very low, in this case, whenever Mario's in peril, so he has 1 hit point or heart point left, your attack power goes up by 4. People who are doing 5 heart runs, that's another badge you probably want to consider using, but yeah, good luck with that. You won't catch me trying, at least not anytime soon, trying to do that. I couldn't see myself trying to do that. Now, we could unlock this door here, like I'm kind of hesitating back and forth here, but instead, I'm going to go ahead and drop down here, and then voila! There's a star piece you probably all were thinking, how are you supposed to get that? I wonder. Well, in this rickety, broken down castle, anything is possible. Yes. And thankfully, because we opened up that shortcut in, not that room, but that was nearest to the door, but the one that is closer to the right side door, you know, the one with the spring and the 2... I thought these were beds, actually. Never mind. They're tables with tablecloths. So this must be like the game room. Or, excuse me, was the game room, but now it's being renovated. I mean, the booze did say that... Whoa, Shize Knight. No! No! You did not! You did not just do that! Are you serious? Really?